No. Your small YouTube channel is more impactful than you think. Last week, I posted a video and I had no idea where it was gonna go. Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name's Yawelkys. Welcome to my channel. For the past year, I've been posting on this channel and all I've been posting is vlogs. My vlogs have literally only gotten 40 views max. That's just to say that last week was a little bit of a shocker for me, but I feel like I know exactly why it happened. The response that I was getting on the video was really something that made me think, and I was just like, you know what? I need to expand on this conversation a little bit further. So yesterday I took it upon myself and I scripted this video. And I scripted a few notes, and I want to get into a lot of the reason why I think that video did well, even though a lot of my other videos were not doing very well. So I suggest that you stick around, grab yourself a little drink. I'm actually having a LaCroix. Sit down and relax, be comfortable, because I promise you that by the end of this video, there's something that you probably will be able to take with you and use for yourself. Cheers. So you've heard all of the sayings, right? Have a good thumbnail, have a good title, have a good quality videos, make your videos interesting, have a personality. You don't need a camera. You can use your iPhone, use a stack of books. Just be consistent, have good quality videos, and you'll get there. All of that advice is great. However, this is why I wanted to make this video, because I'm not gonna sit here and give you bulletproof points as to how you're going to grow your YouTube channel, and I'm not going to tell you how to have the best thumbnail. I'm not going to tell you how to have the best title. I'm not going to tell you how to record your videos. I'm not going to tell you any of that, okay? I think that all of that advice is great and you should definitely take it into consideration, because honestly, growing on YouTube takes strategy. If you're watching this video, you clearly have access to the internet. If you have access to the internet, you clearly have access to a smartphone. I'm here to tell you your iPhone, whichever camera you're making your videos from, is exactly the kind of camera that you need to try to make an impact into this world. 30% of the world population has no access to the internet. As someone who has been on the internet for more than half her life, I truly could not imagine my life without the internet. However, for those 37% of the world, they couldn't even imagine themselves with the internet. They could never even imagine themselves with the internet because they've never experienced it. Living in our bodies and going through all of our human experiences, good or bad, we build an ego, and that ego serves to protect us. In our ego, our individual experience can feel so grandiose that perhaps all we want to do is share our experiences, perhaps for some validation, perhaps to be comforted, perhaps to be heard, perhaps to help other people. As someone who's watching this video in hopes of picking up some tips on how you can improve, I want you to know that your impact in this world is already impactful enough. Even though you feel like you're not making the kind of impact that you think that you should be making, I want to let you know that you're exactly where you need to be. So I want to talk about Paul Brunson. If you don't know who Paul Brunson is, he is an expert matchmaker who was on YouTube 7 or 8 years ago. So if you want to know a little bit more of who Paul is, after this video, go ahead and type in The Diary of a CEO, and you can probably find his interview there. And he knew that there wasn't a high demand for the type of matchmaking he wanted to make. According to him, there wasn't a high demand when it came to Black women and matchmaking. So every week, Paul would upload on YouTube. He said he would invest thousands of dollars into every episode, and every episode he was getting 11 views. He told himself 9 of those views were my mom, and the 11th view was Oprah. Paul was only getting 11 views, but that 11th view was Oprah. Well, I'm here to tell you that the impact that you have as a small channel is a lot greater than you think. The impact that you have in this world is so huge that you don't even know it. I think that in order for me to drive my point home, I want to give you a few examples as to why I think that my video was able to blow up in a sense. So as someone who has tried to be as consistent as possible and upload weekly vlogs here on this channel, I can tell you that just creating the thumbnails, doing the titles, and creating the content like everybody else is not necessarily gonna work for everyone. It didn't work for me, and it might not work for you. For an entire year, most of my videos were only getting 40 to 50 views. I just now hit a small milestone on this channel of 610 subscribers after an entire year of me posting. However, I know exactly why my videos were not performing in the best way that they could. And the reason why that is because I've been playing nice with the algorithm. In my opinion, playing nice with the algorithm is formally just doing what everybody else is doing. So when you go on YouTube and you type in, for example, fall vlogs, and in that first page, the first video that you see is probably the video that's doing the absolute best when it comes to that category. So naturally for you, you click on the video and you think, okay, nice thumbnail. The title is captivating. Now let me click on this video and see why this person got 150,000 views, right? And here's the thing. It's not a secret that people on YouTube are making tens to thousands of dollars a month from this. So many people have changed their lives completely just from creating content. So for you, you naturally click on the video and looked at their thumbnail first. Secondly, you probably looked at their title. And thirdly, you probably looked at their view count. Clearly, this thumbnail is clickable. Clearly, people are watching this video a whole lot, and clearly people are probably interested in the type of vlog that this person is showcasing. You think to yourself, what is this person doing to get such a huge audience? It's perhaps the thumbnail, it's perhaps the title, and it's perhaps the kind of content that they're putting in their videos. You think to yourself like, okay, well, this vlog is probably doing good because this person has the luxury apartments, they have the luxury car, they do the hauls every week, they go out and run errands like do their nails and get some coffee. And so you think to yourself like, okay, well, I think that the reason why this YouTuber is doing well is because they probably have a nice apartment, they probably have a nice car, they're probably living the type of lifestyle that's not very common. You might start comparing yourself and you're just like, okay, well, I probably need the luxury apartment. I probably need the luxury car. I probably need to do the hauls every week. I need to make a thumbnail that looks like that. I need to title my videos in the same kind of way that they're titling their videos. Because if it worked for her, it can surely work for me. Don't get me wrong here. That can definitely happen. I am a huge believer in investing in yourself, and sometimes you have to spend money to make money. So you go into your YouTube search again and you type in how to become a vlogger, how to become a successful vlogger, and what is the best way to create a thumbnail? What is the best way to have an interesting title? What is the best way to do it all so that I can too be as successful as my favorite YouTuber? Well, the thing about these specific niches that you want to go into is that there's probably already a pioneer in that niche that you want to get into. The pioneer being the person with the most views and the person with the most subscribers. Knowing that you're not a top player being the person who gets the most views, the person who has the most subscribers, lets you know that you're a supporting player. Now, a lot of content creating gurus will probably tell you that the best way for you to grow your channel is to use the same kind of strategies that those YouTubers are using and apply them to your own channel. Social media is a game where there are top players and there are supporting players. I'm here to tell you that even though all of those things can work, I want to expand on this conversation just a little bit more, because I think that no matter how many YouTube videos you watch about how to create the best thumbnail, how to attract the best attention, nothing is going to work until you internally feel like you deserve to be in the situation that you want to be in. Like I said in my last video, social media is not for nice girls. This is a place where you need to assert your authority. And when you assert your authority, you need to stand behind what you say and what you do. And in order for you to do that, you need to mean what you say. And that's not to say that your word is forever bond, because I do feel like people can change and people can change their mind about things. But it's the feeling of standing firm in your truth. I am a huge believer in prayer and manifestation. I knew that no matter what I was posting, if I could at least keep the word with myself and stay true to myself and tell myself that I was going to post every single week, I knew that I was going to create a ripple effect, no negotiations. So being at the place that I'm at 27, and I technically have no career, I make less than $50,000 a year, probably in my best interest to join the bandwagon and do what all of the popular vloggers are doing. Look, I love luxury. I love nice food. I love to go on adventures. I love to go on trips. I love all of the good things in life. I truly believe that I have everything that I need. And I also firmly believe that what is for me in this world is for me, and it'll never pass me by. And I don't have to try hard for it. When I share my life on here, I know exactly what I'm showing you. And I'm also so comfortable in what I'm sharing that that's the reason why I share it in the first place. If I ever let self-doubt and comparison penetrate my mind, I would never upload a YouTube video. Every week I would come on here and I could tell myself, hey, my videos are only getting 40 views. Nobody's really watching. Why continue to post? But my belief was somebody will. Let me tell you this. I knew that my value did not lie within those 40 viewers. I believe that I'm here for a reason. And I believe that I'm here to create some kind of impact in this world, whether that be big or small, because small and big are essentially just relative. And guess what? 3 generations from now, nobody will know who I was. So why not take the opportunity of living today and living it true and authentically to myself and doing the things that I want to do. My belief is that everything that is happening in your life right now is a reflection of what's happening inside. And everything that's happening in your life right now is something that you've already manifested. The internet is so impactful. Through social media trends, our world is constantly changing. I want to go back to the 37% of the world's population who could not imagine themselves with the internet. Do you think that not having the internet is stopping those people from creating happiness? Do you think that that's stopping them from feeding their families? Do you think that that's stopping them from creating memories that are long-lasting and beautiful? Probably not, right? These people are creating impact in their lives, and it's not being broadcasted to thousands or even millions. I believe that we're all more connected than we think, and our frequency will always meet the right opportunities at the right time. I know that in this current state in my life, I can't do the luxury hauls. I can't do the luxury apartment tour. I can't do the luxury car tours. So I'm not going to go into debt to do it. I'm honoring the season in my life right now because I understand that it's important for my overall goal in life, which ultimately is to serve God's blessings to those who need it. My situation, your situation are not the same. And because of that, our impact in the world has to be different. When I posted the video, content creating is not for nice girls, I knew that I was gonna grab the camera that day and that I was just gonna vlog myself and I was gonna speak from the heart and I wasn't even gonna think about it. I knew that my videos were not doing as well as I wanted them to. So I told myself, you know what? Nobody's really watching my videos anyway. Why not just grab the camera, speak from the heart, and put it out there without even trying? I told myself there is no guarantee that this video is gonna blow up, but it might help someone. You also have never been in the frequency of blowing up. So how would you know what kind of frequency you have to be in order for this video to even succeed? You don't even know what the feeling of that frequency is because you've never experienced blowing up. But what I did know was that uploading a video every single week and sticking to my word did make me happy. I knew that even though I was only gonna get 40 views, uploading the video and keeping that word to myself was gonna make me happy. So in my brain, what I wanted to do was create happiness. In order for you to get anything in life, You have to create the kind of frequency that is going to bring you the ultimate happiness that you want in order for you to get to your goal. Now, if I followed the social media gurus and I told myself, well, I'm not editing this video in the best way, I don't have the best thumbnail, I literally just threw a title out there, that video would have never reached the amount of people that it did. That video would have never given me the opportunity to know what I need to work on. And to those people that received the message from my last video, they wouldn't have received that message if I was to never upload it in the first place. Now, I probably only got a few comments of people saying that that video inspired them to continue to make content and post their videos. I probably only impacted a handful of people, but at the end of the day, my impact was still there. I believe that being in the frequency of gratitude and knowing that at the end of the day, I was doing what made me happy regardless of the views. I put that video out there, and the intention that I sent out with that video was exactly the kind of response that I was getting. So when we look at the context that 37% of the world's population has no access to the internet, even though these people are not reaching even thousands of millions of people in a second, they're still creating impact in their lives. I can guarantee you that these people are still creating happiness in their lives, and they're still creating opportunities in their lives as well. Now, when we look at the story of Paul Brunson, we also realize that it wasn't in the amount of views that he was getting, but it was who was watching his videos. And that just so happened to be Oprah. Even though you probably feel like your YouTube channel is not growing, it's not going anywhere, you're not impacting that many people, I can guarantee you that even though your numbers might be small, even if it's 40 people watching your videos, you're impacting somebody. And these people might never tell you how you've helped them, but trust me, you probably are. That's all to say, I hope that I can continue to be in this grateful energy, which I believe was the very reason why my last video did so well. I think that I was in the frequency to be able to receive the amount of viewers that were able to view that video, and I was ready and open for the accurate people to come into my channel and into my space. I believe that those people who will connect with me will come to me with ease. I believe that there is a tribe out there for me, and that there is a community out there that can relate to me, and that community is going to be found with being true to myself and being in the frequency of happiness, being in the frequency of gratefulness, and being in the frequency of knowing that at the end of the day, no matter what any other person is doing, what I'm doing is a season that I'm in, and that season is important for me to be in. It's important for me to honor that season in my life, because ultimately it will get me to the place that I really want to be in. That's to say, I hope that you were able to grasp maybe some kind of concept throughout this video that was helpful to you. I hope that if you watched the entire video, you're subscribed, you've liked this video, and that you've commented down below and let me know your thoughts. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.